CBS Radio brings you The Couple Next Door, written by Peg Lynch and starring Peg Lynch and Ethel and Bunce.
Get on over to the office. Now, remember, we're leaving Paris tomorrow, so maybe you better start packing today.
Oh, I'm not going to waste time during the day packing. I'll do it tonight. Betsy wants to go for a walk in the Tuileries Gardens today.
Well, I still have some people on my list I haven't bought perfume for.
Well, there'll be plenty of things we can buy in Italy, you know.
Yes, sir. Now, look, I won't see you until dinner time then. Gordon Bates and I have got a luncheon date with Monsieur Rodin, and then we're seeing a guy named Lemouille or something this afternoon.
All right.
We're not far from the Tuileries Gardens. I was just looking at a map.
I know. It's just over here, in front of the Louvre.
Yes. We walked 2 blocks down the Rue Saint-Honoré and then another 2 blocks over to the Place des Pyramids.
Oh, Aunt Effie, really? You don't even try, honestly. You will walk down the Rue Saint-Honoré and then over to the Place des Pyramids.
You know, you are getting unbearable. Betsy, come on, dear. We're almost ready to go.
What the heck's the matter with her?
Well, I don't blame her. And
why?
Considering the embarrassing experiences you have had in Paris with your 4 years of high school French, it's a little irritating to have you correct us every time we open our mouths.
Okay. So I don't speak French as well as I thought I did, Mamie. I need practice and brushing up on vocabulary. But my teacher told me I had an excellent pronunciation. She said I spoke French like a native.
Native of what?
Oh, all right. Oh, just the same, you and Aunt Effie shouldn't get so mad. Should just accept good-natured, constructive criticism in the spirit of things. Now, come on, will you, if we're all going to grab a bite of breakfast before we start the day.
We don't object to the correction. It's your superior attitude. You who couldn't even ask the maid for a bath mat. Comprenez-vous?
Comprenez-vous.
Oh. Aunt Effie? Betsy, come on, let's
all
go.
Right, you don't want
to Here's Dorothy Collins. Now's the time for a beauty checkup. What about your skin, especially your hands? Are they sun-scorched, dry? Restore their beauty with new formula True-Shea. Make them smooth, younger-looking again. New True-Shea, the only leading popular-priced hand lotion with wonder-working silicones, forms a light protective screen between you and the elements. Under that screen, True-Shea moisturizes instantly, helps nature heal hurt, rough hands. Get True-Shea today.
I don't know which perfumes to buy. I've smelled too many different kinds now. They're all beginning to smell alike, don't you?
Smell this one on my wrist.
All right. That's not bad. It's not bad. I had one on the back of my hand I rather like. Let me see which one it is now.
Sit down, Mama.
Yeah, we will, dear. Aunt Effie and I have a few more people on our list to get perfume for. Here it is. Here. Smell this right here. Right here.
Oh, that's too musky. I like something more lilies of the valley, something lighter.
Yeah,
I thought we were going over to the park.
Yeah, we will, dear, we will. Honestly, the stale stuff is dead. So many different kinds all over my arms. I can't tell which one. Here. No, here. How do you like this one? No, closer to my elbow. Smell it like that. How's that?
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
I like that. I think it's one of the most expensive ones, of course.
Why don't we get the smallest size bottles they have? I think it's better to have less of something really nice.
Well, check the list again now. Have we got the relatives all taken care of?
Let me see. No, we haven't done a thing about Dorothy.
Well, we can't take her a small bottle of anything. Her feelings would be so hurt. And this size bottle of joy is 4,400 francs, which would be Oh, let me think. It's 493 francs to the dollar. Honestly, it seems I've done nothing but arithmetic for weeks between the pounds and the shillings and the francs.
That's about $9, isn't it?
I guess so. I honestly think what we'd pay at home for this size bottle.
Come on, Mommy. Let's go to the park.
Yes, we will, dear. We will. In just a minute. Now, do we have perfume for Mrs. Houston and Elinor? Let's just check the list again now. Must be a holiday or something. All the children in the park here.
Yes, my goodness, it's so beautiful.
Isn't it?
Aren't those big trees just lovely?
Yes.
Let's sit down over here.
Look up that way toward the Louvre. Avenue of trees on either side and the fountains. Betsy, don't you want to go over there and watch the little French children sailing their boats?
No.
Go on, Aunt Effie and I are going to sit right here. You can see us, honey.
No.
Oh, go on now.
Don't push her now. She's a little bashful.
Oh, well, maybe so. Well, let's see what the guidebook says about the Tuileries Garden, shall we? Now, to begin with, back in the 15th century, the clay soil of the land around here was used in the kilns to make tiles. And the French word for tile is tuile. So that's where the name Tuileries Gardens comes from.
Oh, that's interesting, isn't it, Betsy?
I guess so.
In 1563, Catherine de Medici built a castle by the Louvre and bought some of the Tuileries land and put in an Italian garden. But in 1664, under Louis XIV, these gardens were landscaped by Lenotre. And Lenotre, yes it is. And it is to him we owe their beauty. Oh, one of the first balloon ascents was made from the Tuileries Garden.
Oh,
Isn't that interesting?
when are we going home, Mommy?
So interesting. It's a lovely day, dear. Let's enjoy the garden. No sense going back to the hotel so soon.
I mean home.
What's the matter, honey?
Darling, come here to Mommy.
Oh.
What's the trouble? Well, look, you brought your jump rope along. Did you want to jump rope?
No.
That's a good idea. Why don't I take one end and Mommy the other, and we'll turn the rope while you jump,
No, thank you. I mean, I love you, but I'm just tired of grown-ups. I wish I had someone little to play with.
Oh, of course. Would you play with that little English girl, dear?
That was way last week, and she's gone now.
Last week. Well, there's a little girl right over there. She seems to be alone. She's jumping rope, too. I bet she'd like somebody else to play with.
But I can't talk to her.
Yes, I'm afraid she's probably French.
Oh, she's looking over this way. Smile at her.
I'm scared.
Scared? Don't be silly. Smile at her. She's coming. She's coming to say, well, bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Say bonjour to her, Betsy.
Oh, pardon, madame.
No, don't run away. She heard us speak English, and it scared her.
Quick, say bonjour to her.
Bonjour.
That's right. Okay. Come here, come on. Of course, now when I need it, I can't remember a single word of French. How do you say, what's your name?
Oh, goodness. Don't ask me. I never had any friends.
Oh, dear. Quel est votre nom?
Je m'appelle Angélique.
Oh, that's a pretty name. Angelique, and this is Betsy. Betsy, Angelique.
Well, we can't just all stand here staring at each other. Ask her she wants to jump rope with you, Betsy.
I don't know how to say it.
Oh,
Mommy?
well, I don't either. I have no idea.
How old do you think she is?
No, I don't know. Angelique?
Oui, madame?
I just can't think of the word for old. I'll tell our old Betsy. Angelique, Betsy, 8 ans. Êtes-vous?
J'ai 10 ans, madame.
Oh, she's 10. Yeah, I got that. Yes, she's very pretty. Angelique?
Oui, madame?
Betsy dit que vous très jolie.
Oh, merci beaucoup, madame. Betsy est très jolie aussi.
Oh, well, she says you're very pretty too, Betsy.
Well, now just ask her if she doesn't think I'm pretty, too.
Tante FDD, oh, dear. Est-elle très jolie aussi?
Oh, mais oui.
Well, I think I've exhausted my vocabulary. We'll have to resort to sign language. Hold your jump rope up, Betsy. Angelique, désirez-vous jump rope avec Betsy?
Oh, oui, madame. Merci.
Okay, Betsy, I've done the best I can, dear. Aunt Effie and I are going to leave you two alone. I think you'll make out a lot better.
Where are you going?
Aunt Effie and I'll go over here and sit down. You can see us, honey.
I could sing the French song we learned in school, Frère Jacques.
Yes, fine. She probably knows it, too. You do that, and we'll be right over here, honey.
Frère Jacques, Frère Jacques,
This is just just wonderful for Betsy.
Yeah. Oh, I hope so. I hope she makes out all right. She's so homesick for her friends. Maybe we shouldn't have brought her along on the trip.
Now, stop worrying. I'm sure she'll do fine. We'll keep watching them.
Parents lie, scold, condemn, or honestly stumble over their embarrassment, says William Graham Cole, while delivering the little speech about birds and bees and flowers. Those who take the Bible seriously must stop apologizing for sex. Dr. Cole, professor of religion at Williams College, writes reverently, and not sensationally, in the October Ladies' Home Journal about the 3 factors responsible for today's moral breakdown. He believes the remedy is a radically new approach in teaching young people. You will certainly want to read The Bible and the World of Dr. Kinsey in the October Ladies' Home Journal. In the same issue, you'll discover dozens of interesting things to make every phase of family life happier. Take eating, for instance. There are menus and simply terrific recipes for dishes to turn every fall meal into a feast. So do be sure to get your October Ladies' Home Journal today, wherever magazines are sold.
I don't understand you. I really don't. First of all, you have spent $70 on perfume.
Well, frankly, I didn't know we spent so much. Perfume's so much cheaper here. You get sort of carried away. And then trying to figure out how many francs to the dollar and all.
Then on top of that, you who have never let Betsy wander off by herself,
honey.
You've always told her to beware of strangers. You let her go off with some strange French girl and her mother. When even the mother hardly speaks English, and spend the entire day almost.
Betsy is due back this second, and
Honestly.
the girl and her mother were just darling. They live near here. I wrote down our hotel and the time Betsy should be back, and she understood. You're the one who's always saying I shouldn't tie Betsy to my apron string.
Well, I certainly don't mean turn her loose in Paris, either.
Oh,
Betsy? Oh, thank heaven.
Well, I wasn't worried. My goodness, you act as though the poor
I'm here.
Oh, yes. Angelique and her mother walked me back to the hotel. We have the most beautiful apartment.
Well, your father has been so worried.
Why? Oh, I just loved Angelique. I'm going to write to each other and everything. And I'm coming back to Paris to see her. And someday she's coming to America to see me.
Oh, that's nice, dear. Though I don't know how you all said this and understood each other.
Oh, Mama, we got along just fine.
Oh, it's Mama now.
That's what Angelique says. She says Papa, too. That's what I'm going to say. She's teaching me.
Oh, so now you parlez-vous français, eh?
Oui, Papa. You m'appelle Betsy. Comment allez-vous?
Oh, très bien, merci, Mademoiselle Betsy.
No, Daddy, it's très bien merci. Can't you hear the difference?
Now, dear, you can certainly take some good-natured criticism. You want to say things right, don't you,
Look,
dear?
I had 4 years in school. She goes somewhere and plays for 4 hours and gives me lessons.
The Couple Next Door is written by Peg Lynch and stars Peg Lynch and Ethel and Bunce with Margaret Hamilton, Francie Myers, and Sylvie Ayash, and is produced by Walter Hart.